Hi, gentle yogis. Shauna here. Welcome. So glad you could join me today. We're going to bring some warrior power into our practice today. Get some of that fierce warrior going. So we're going to do a standing practice and we'll be using 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, that's perfectly fine. Like I've said before, I have these short yogi arms, but some of you may be able to reach the floor without the blocks. So that's awesome. We're going to start out standing. So just find your mountain pose. Arrive. Maybe even rock a little back and forth. Lift the balls of the feet, the heels of the feet. Just connect to the earth. Then allow the eyes to close. One hand meets the belly, one hand meets the heart. The low belly pulls in and up. Find length in the spine. Then soften the shoulders, a little open of the collarbone. The face gets soft. The breath begins to deepen. Take that moment to check in, to notice the breath. Notice where the breath moves in the body. And then just for a few rounds of breath, energetically breathe through the heart center. We carry this beautiful, energetic power within us. So allowing us to tap into that powerful energy that we carry as we move throughout practice today. We'll separate the feet a little bit wider than hip width and do that little grounding in again. Then begin to drag the arms to the sides, a big open, a lift of the chin, a lift of the heart. Then as you come in, bend the knees, round the back, bring the hands in, and then open up again. Inhale as you lift up, super big, super open. Exhale as you come in. Two more. Last one. Awesome. As you come up, just bring the arms down, a few shoulder rolls. And then we'll come into a wide stance together. So I like to say a pretty wide stance. Some people say about where your wrists are when you extend your arms. Just depends. I want you to feel comfortable, whatever it is. Ground into the soles of the feet. Allow a little pointing in of the toes, just teeny. And then we'll point the left toes to the short edge of mat. Allow the left knee to bend over left ankle. The low belly pulls in and up. The arms extend. And then the gaze looks over the left hand. Our warrior pose. Allow a softening through the shoulders. Let's lift the thumbs up toward the ceiling and then turn the thumbs around toward the back of the room or behind you. We'll bring the arms forward, straighten the front left leg. And this time as you go to your warrior stance, create fists with the hands and pull them in at the sides. The gaze looks over the left shoulder. Inhale as you lift, extend the arms. Exhale as you lower down the fists, pull in. Creating a little fierce heat, a little fire. Next one, as you're down, let's move into our warrior two. The arms extend out, reach through the fingertips. Beautiful warrior pose. Release the hands down, straighten the front left leg, toes point back forward again. From here, we're going to hinge forward at the hips. So this is what I was talking about. You may need the blocks. Hands come to hip creases. Exaggerate. Lead with your heart. Even squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hinge forward, flat back. Maybe the hands meet the blocks or the mat or the floor. Allow the gaze to look down, head in line with spine, and just begin to move your hips to the left and then to the right, just side to side. Nothing else is really moving, just the hips. Awesome. And as your hips come into stillness, we'll turn the toes out. So the toes are turned out, the heels are turned in. You may even want to take blocks if you're using them to a higher height. We'll begin to bend through one knee, straighten the legs, and bend through the other knee. Just a side to side runner stretch. You can even release through the head, bend the elbows, just kind of moving organically, whatever feels good in your body. But allow the breath to move through you. Allow this heat to begin to build, to rise. Gentle heat, our warrior heat. Then make your way to stillness. Come into that flat back again. The toes point slightly in. We'll bend the knees, hands to knees, and let's lift up with that flat back. If legs got a little too wide, walk the feet in a little bit. Preparing for warrior two on the opposite side. Hands to hip creases. Our right toes point to short edge of mat. Right knee bends over right ankle. Find your warrior two. Low belly pulls in and up. Weight is equally distributed between both the feet. And then let's do that thumb movement. Thumbs turn up to ceiling and behind you. And then back to original position. This time, as we extend through the right leg, lift the arms all the way up. The gaze looks forward. And then we'll bend doing those same fists. Inhale all the way up, straighten the leg, and then bend. Full deep breaths. Following your breath, your movement all the way through. Staying connected, rooted to the soles of the feet, even as you build this fire, build this heat. 2 more. On this last one, we'll find our original warrior two. Arms extend out, low belly pulls in and up. Weight is equally distributed. And then release the hands down, straighten the right leg, toes point forward. Hands to hip creases, the chest comes forward. We'll hinge at the hips as we come forward, meeting those blocks once again, or the floor. Once you're in the half lift, we're going to take one hand, one block. So the right hand, right block underneath the nose. Our left hand comes to left hip, and we turn our gaze to the left. Let's go ahead and extend that left arm all the way up. We're going to flow here. So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower the left hand all the way down and through along your chest. The gaze looks to the right. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you close. Inhale, open into this big twist. Exhale down. Just 2 more. On the last one, stay lifted, stay opened. And then release down through center. Nice. We'll take our left hand, left block, about underneath the either left cheek or the nose. The right hand comes to right hip. The gaze looks to the right. Take that moment to find your posture. Maybe the right arm extends all the way up towards ceiling. Big breath in, and as you exhale, lower down. The arm sweeps around, the gaze looks to the left. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you sweep down and through. Two more. On this last one, option to hold here just a breath or two. Then release through center. Beautiful. Allow the hands, the blocks to come center. We'll bend the knees, the hands come to knees. Slowly lift up with that flat back. Walk the feet back in together. Once you're here, just take the hands to hips. Allow a little swish side to side or pedal with the feet. Awesome. And then as we come to stillness, just a few shoulder rolls. Allow the arms to come down at the sides. Connect into the soles of feet. Once again, we'll take one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Honoring the connection to this beautiful energy, this beautiful light that lives within us. We stay connected to that light, that fierce energy, that warrior energy as we move throughout our day. It has been my honor to guide you through your yoga practice. Namaste. I hope this served you. Have a beautiful day.